Heyo. Oh, share your referral link. Cool. Okay. Well. All right, welcome to Knights of Glory Book Nook. I'm going to try to close this thing up and try to finish this thing off. So what I gotta do is I gotta find the rest of the pieces. I should have got out ahead of time, but I did not. Just move some stuff around. Looks like we got 2 viewers. Hello, 2 viewers, whoever you are. Welcome to the Knights of Glory Book Nook live stream, which I'm doing just for fun. And also because I want to get this Book Nook out of here, done. Completo on a shelf somewhere. So I've got my instruction booklet. You can see we got some little Easter eggs in there. I don't know if you guys can see them, but we got a baseball up there. And we got a hammer. And we got Vulcan ears on this guy. And we got some kind of sci-fi gun. Hey, there's Johnny. What's up, Johnny? How's it going? Can you hear me? Am I coming in loud and clear? Oh, I'm losing my coins out of the coin box here. There we go. Okay, and we got the infamous Robin Hood's arrow. Got the Enterprise up in the corner. Got that Captain America shield. Oh yeah, we got the Thundercat sword. And we got the Batleth. So, I got a little bit of space left right up there. Now, under that desk. Cam? How you doing, Cam? Looks like you two and somebody else. Probably Mary. Probably Mary watching in the bedroom. Hi, Mary. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make an R2D2. Whoa. Pew. Okay. So we need an R2D2. So I need like a little I need something small and round and domey. Domey. So I'm just gonna start digging through stuff. Got little domies. I got sprue pieces, maybe. Some of the sprue pieces have like a round end, eh? hay. Does it have a round hand hay? Let me see. So I'm looking for something that's a cylinder with a rounded off end. Hi, Mary McLeroy. Well, I guess if the three of you really want to watch this, you could come upstairs and Mary could come into the room and you guys can just like watch me do it. It doesn't look like anyone else is gonna tune in. Where's all my pieces? Where's all my pieces? Why would anybody want to watch some old man flounder around looking for plastic pieces anyways? That fits in there. Okay, I'll be right back. Not going anywhere. Just looking for parts. Found a little light thing, but it's not round on top. It's flat. So I need a dome for that. And I have the googly eyes. Might be too big. It's too big. Alex here. Hello, Alec. How's it going? I'm currently looking for a little dome shape that I can put on here. Camera says, nice, that will work. If you're talking about this little thing, it will if I can find something round to put on top of it. Got this interesting pen cap here. But it's not really the shape we're looking for. Let's see what I can find. Oh, we had 5 and then someone left and we got 6. Be better in 30 minutes for when you can go home, eh? Okay, so it looks like I'm gonna do it the hard way. Which I mean, that. So if I can find the big enough punch hole there, I can progressively punch out circles down to a dome shape. But I think I'm already on the largest one, and it's not going to be big enough. So just gonna put that back. And I will resort to okay, so we're gonna get this. Gonna get the glue. And of course that's blocked. Alright, cover that with glue. Repeat the process until it turns into a dome. Oh, Mary's got me a dome. That's a little big though. That would be a good dome, but it's a little too big for what we're working on here. Thanks, Mary. So you wish upon a star and receive. If I was working on something a little bigger, that would have been perfect. So I just want to kind of pile this up. Some more glue. don't want to work like that. Okay, so I'm almost there. Plastic tack around the top. I don't have any of that, buddy. Plastic tack. You mean like that blue sticky stuff? Is that what you're talking about, Cam? Mary's trying to fight the bird to keep him from flying out here and getting into everything. Can't really have him out here when I'm doing this because he gets into the little bits. He'll try to eat every little piece of the model, or especially the book nook. The little wooden pieces are pretty delicate. He can eat them. Okay. So we're almost there. Just gonna file them down a bit. So when you do this, basically you're building plastic. Pretty much the super glue and baking soda instantly cures, turns to like a hard plastic. The baking soda just catalyzes the CA glue and starts the curing process. The same as it would if you dropped water in it or sprayed it with, what do you call that? Zip kicker. Zippy kicker. Alright. Everybody's favorite. Come on, you guys know what it is. Hope that's not too loud. I'm not sure how sensitive the microphone is on this camera. You know what I could try? 1 second. How about this one? Does it sound any better or any different? Because I switched to like a fancy plug-in USB microphone that's not directly above the work surface here. Hey Tony, Fat Man's Kitchen. How's it going, Tony? What's up with you, buddy? I'm just trying to get this book nook done. It's been sitting around for a while and I haven't had a lot of time to get at it. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to make a little R2-D2 figure. Yes, like Tony says, remember to hit that like button and sub, because I only need like 8 or 9 more subscribers to reach 500. So if you happen to be 8 or 9 people, subscribe 8 or 9 times for me. That would be great. Hit the like button and then hit it again just to make sure, and then hit that other one beside it that points down. That one might do something too. Hit all the buttons. So I'm just trying to get the cap of this thing rounded off into a dome shape. Tony says he made a 40 kilogram, 40 kilogram grot tank. I want to make a couple more and record the process. What is that, Tony? I've been watching the progress of your little sculpted dude there with the cauldron. Here's your little monster guy. He looks really cool. But I'm not sure what a grot tank is. Warhammer, 40k. Okay. So Warhammer is a video game, right? Johnny Cam, what's Warhammer? Help me out here, bros. Not too terribly loud. Okay, so I need a little bit more dome on this side. Also need better lighting. Give me a sec. Try and scooch this around. Hey, look at that there. Look at that, I did it. I lit it up. You can see it now. Hey, look at this. Look at that right there. Alright. So he's looking a little lopsided. So we're just going to build up this side a bit more. So I need a fresh tube of glue. Start anew with a fresh tube of glue. Fresh tube of crazy glue. You feel it pop. You hear it. Oh yeah. That's like squirty sound. You undo the cap and you smell the toxic aroma. Yeah. Crazy.
Turn up, I have my phone cranked, I can barely hear you.
You can barely hear me?
Yeah, my phone's cranked.
You can barely hear me? Was it because I was talking like this?
No, for the last few minutes.
Since I changed the microphone? Okay, let me see. Mary says I'm very low and you couldn't hear me. Let's see if I can turn that up. I have the microphone turned all the way up as far as I know. Echo cancellation, maybe? I don't know. I don't see a way to turn my microphone up. Hello, Andrew. Andrew from Canadian Starships joined in. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to figure out my audio situation, and also the bird is flying all over the place above my head right now. Time for bed, bird. Come here. You want to say hi? No, he's not having it. So he knows when it's time to catch him for bedtime, and he's not in the mood. It's a lot easier when our daughter's here to wrangle him, get him into the cage at night. Okay, so it looks like I got it pretty evened out here. I did mention it right at the end of Buck's stream, Andrew, that I was gonna maybe go live and work on the Book Nook after Buck was done. Howard's here. How you doing, Howard? Good to see you on my fun little live stream here tonight. Watch me try to make a little R2-D2 figure as the last little Easter egg to go into my Book Nook. So I'll ask you guys again. Can you hear me well? Because my wife came out and said that I was barely audible and I needed to either talk louder or maybe closer to the microphone. Could move it in front of my face. Let's see what's going on here. Howard says, oh damn, that didn't go through. And he says, I said, why has no one but hit me that button? Well, no one's hitting the like button, Howard. Maybe they don't like it. So yeah, I just remembered that I can show comments on the stream. Andrew says, are you using the powder to build up your sculpt? Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing, Andrew. The CA glue absorbs into the baking soda and instantly turns hard like plastic, and I use that to basically 3D print stuff by hand. And all I got to do now is give it a little rubbing here with the fret leveling beam and round off the end of that dome to make my R2 unit. Because anyone that's just tuning in now, I'll take you through it. This is the Knights of Glory medieval book nook, but with some little bonus Easter eggs. HTM medallion. We've got a sci-fi rifle there. Got a Klingon Batleth. And we got Mjolnir. And that empty space is where the R2 unit's going to go. We got Ben Sisko's baseball right there. And we've got Tiny Enterprise. Captain America's shield. Tony said, don't forget the leg lamp. Yo, Tony, that's a great idea. Tony says, don't forget the leg lamp. Yeah, the mannequin leg with the fishnet stocking and the lampshade. We got the Thundercats, Sword of Omens there. And the infamous Robin Hood's arrow. So yeah, I'm just trying to wrap this up. Howard says, where's the Optimus Prime? Well, I don't know about that. I'm trying to do quick little things here that I can actually get done. An Optimus Prime, I'd need to have a little 3D printed model of it. That would be kind of hard to make out of little discarded bits of plastic and junk that I have laying around the house. Just going to use this file here. It's just a little softer. Okay, so R2 is going to need, his little arms there, his little tracks, his rollers. Well, let's see what we got. Got a discarded piece of plastic here from something. So I can use that, make the two little two little feet. Let's see. There we go. Make sure we can see that. And Alex says, I need to stream more. Perhaps I'll stream the longboat build. Oh, what's going on there? Alex says, I need to stream more. Perhaps I'll stream the longboat build when we're not doing the Woody Wednesday stream. And anyone that watches my videos will know what that sound in the background is. Oh, I just got the notification that Buckman's Model Mania is live. Hey, excellent. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks a lot. I think they were a little late with that one. Okay. So, just kind of going from memory here. It's so small, it's not going to make a difference. I have a pretty good idea what R2D2's little feet look like. Just get the basic shape. Round this off a bit more at the top here. That's way too tall, isn't it? Is that too long? I should probably just look up a picture of Darth Vader. Oh, not Darth Vader. Darth 2D2. That's who I'll look up. Give me a second so I can Google Darth 2D2 and then let's see what he looks like. Darth 2D2. And what I will do is I will look up R2D2 on Sketchfab because it's a source for 3D models, and I bet you there's an R2D2 one. I looked and I couldn't find R2D2, so I'll have to settle for R2D2. Howard says, just a bit, but not much. Just a bit what? But not much. Oh, the height, the length of the... Well, here he is here. So it's like wider at the top. All right, so again, I'm gonna have to do better than this little flat thing. That's not gonna do. And then this needs to be tapered at the bottom. Okay. Okay, so I got a good picture of Darth 2D2 there. Let me just put that, prop that up somewhere that I can see it. Okay, so I need something. Let me get a fresh piece here. Get this little bit right here. So if my guy is this big, and that goes way down past. So start up at his shoulders. All right, that's gonna make him big. He's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit under the little desk there. Well, maybe. Yeah, I'll make sure it fits under there. I'll make sure it fits. You better believe I'll make sure of it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is cut this into 4 pieces. Just get a bit over here. Okay, so I'm just gonna stack these up. I think 2 ought to be thick enough. Okay. Look at this. I want to stick all the pieces together so I can make an attempt to cut them all at once. Ooh, that got hot. So for some reason, occasionally it just stops. And when that happens, it gets really hot. Like really hot. Really hot. Gets really, really hot. GB Models. Hello, GB Models. Welcome to the Knights of Glory Book Nook. A little fun session we're doing here tonight. GB Model says, "Hello there. How you going? I like what you're building. That looks amazing." Well, thank you very much. It's a Knights of Glory Book Nook sent to me by my friend Todd from HTM. And I've been adding a bunch of little sci-fi pop culture Easter eggs to it. So if you spot any of them, let me know in the comments which ones you can see. Tell me what you see. Pretty obvious what some of them are. Thanks, GB. GB says, nice. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so back to the, what was I calling him? Darth 2D2. Darth 2D2. Okay, and we got a narrow section here. So I'll just try to get in there with the file. Let's make a groove here. And a groove here. Just so I have a stopping point. Same thing on this side. Try to follow that around the square. Like that. So now I'll get the, where's my square one? Okay, I'll try this one. This one might be narrow enough. Looks like it's right where I want to go. Slipped a little there. Okay, so I'm just going to try to file in that thinner spot in the leg. So I'm just kind of rolling my file back and forth a little bit to try to flatten out the little area there. So we're a little thinner down there. That's not bad. I'm not going to see it once it's in there. So. Okay, so we're just going to get a little roundness on it here. Even out the ends. And now I should have a couple of fairly suitable. Maybe that's a little bit too much of an angle there. Just gonna adjust that just a little bit. That's a little better. Oh, found it. Thought you could get away, did you? Okay, so I'll just do the same thing here. I'll clean it up a little. Just gouge that and there. And trim this angle. Trim it there. Okay, let's put it on. Oh, that's not, because I need to bevel the bottom of this, because he's sort of smaller in the bottom. I'm not going to worry about these blocks right here. So, get the fret leveling beam again. Stuffs are hard to sand. So weird. Just had to remove some of the material with a blade there to get a head start. All right, let's put one on. I'm just going to put it on the bottom here to try to make sure the feet are even. All right, so there is the basic form. Alec is saying, hey, Jody and all from HTM. You know what? I'm about to ask, can I go home yet? Well, like Buck says, man, you can go home anytime you want. If you just want to go home, then don't go to work. Just stay home. You don't have to ask. You'll already be at home. Plus, it's not up to me. If it was up to me, I would say no. I would say get back to work. It's not time to go home. It's work time. And then I'd fire my pistol up into the air, into the ceiling. I'd say, anybody else around here want to take a break and go home? And they would all hang their heads down and say, no, sir. No, sir. Okay. There's Doody-Doo. So we need some paint job on this dude. Shouldn't be too difficult. I should have filled that little line right there before I put the sides on. Where's my Vallejo crapola? There it is. We'll put some of this in it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the top of his head's pretty silvery sort of this color right here. And that starts right above the shoulders. Just gonna give this a bit more of a trim. Now that it's on there, I can better visualize it. Oh, still got the two-way tape on there. That's why that side looked weird. There we go. So I didn't really plan ahead too much for tonight's live stream. Just thought it'd be something cool to do for fun. Wanted to get this Book Nook thing finished, and I don't feel like making videos about the Book Nook because I got enough videos in progress right now. I'm trying to get one together just to show you guys about my trip to Wonderfest. I really didn't get as many videos and pictures as I probably should have when we were there, because I was just too busy taking everything in. It was a really cool experience for me. I never went anywhere, did anything cool like that before. I keep forgetting where my camera is. So there's the color there. And he's got some blue squares. I believe I got a blue one, and I hope that didn't break your ear holes. Is everybody's ear holes okay? Okay, so we got this one right here. Let me see. I need to put these on so I can see what I'm doing. But then I can't see the monitor to read the chat. And it is Shark. Shark's here. Hey, Ricardo. Thanks for tuning in. And Ricardo says, hey, Jody, and everyone on the chat. Everyone, say hi to Ricardo. That's him right there. Shark. And Imadawa, which is Cameron, says, looking good so far. Thanks, Cameron. Okay, let me just flip these glasses down. Make sure I got them in the frame here. So there's like that front piece kind of juts out. I think I'm just going to paint that on. It's not too small for me to make a thing, but okay. Look, I already have a little piece right there I can cut. Not quite large enough. That's not too big. Nah. Maybe a little. Oh, I left Ricardo's comment on the screen. Sorry, you guys. Oh, and Alex says, Master has freed Alec. Misa free. Hello, had to do. See, this is why I have a hard time here. Is I can't read my monitor. Had to do a mix of Jar Jar and Dobby to express my relief to finally be able to move again and leave this place. Oh, that's good. Did Master give you an article of clothing? You own something now. You are free. Look at me. Look at me. There we go. You see me? It's kind of big. Looks like a miner's lantern. But on here, it looks big. All right, maybe the first piece I had was small enough. I can just cut this down. Okay, I'll try a slightly smaller little bit. That was just sticking out way too much. That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot better. There. Oh God, blue details. Got a blue line. Sort of right around the neck. Put these sort of little lines on the chest. Two of them really prominent. There's like this venti part. He's got some blue. Oh, yeah. all these little. Okay, so there's like a little lens or something there. I guess that's his eye. That would be his eye. Got another eye on the back of the head there. Got one long bar. And a square. Top's got some blue details. Okay. So there's like a little circle. There's kind of another one there. There's a square. All right, so we're just taking some creative license here. Just filling in the rest. See what's on the back. Just a bunch of panels. All right, easy enough. Got 3 panels. Circle, got a couple of squares. And got some bottom detail. So we've got a red. We've got a red dot. Trying to find my red paint marker. chair. There you are. Okay, so pretty much right under that little box we put in. Got a little red spot. And we got a couple of bright blue spots right up around there. Let's see how bright of a blue I have. This sort of teal one might do it. Not exactly. Okay, so I got to redo my blue there. I rubbed it all off, as one does. I'll do that bit last, and I'll stick them in place. So yeah, I got my marker there. I can do those little panel lines on the front. All right, here he is. And I rubbed all the blue off the top of the head one more time. As I do every time. But not going to see that from space, like I say around here. One more time, and then I won't touch the top. Really hard to see it against that gray anyways. It's sort of like a gunmetal gray. Alright, we have some extra long tweezers here. Extra long. A little bit of glue on the feet. No, I didn't bother painting those white because I didn't feel like getting paint out. Okay. Think we'll have enough room under the desk for them here. Oh, it just fits. Just fits. Okay, push down on the shoulders a bit. Good thing I put those side things on, or else I wouldn't have had a way to push down onto that as easily. I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. Well, there you go. There he is. And Imaroa says, I don't know how you do it, but god damn, that looks great. Well, focus. Hey, you know what? It's not bad. The camera is not doing a great job at showing us this. Is there a way to zoom in with the camera? I can move my light back out of the way there a little bit. There we go. So I sort of had my light sort of in front of the camera. There we go. There he is. Now, if I could figure out how to make a thumbnail for these videos, then this guy would be my thumbnail. Okay, so I did the R2-D2. We've got 11 people here. Oh, man. A gird. 11 people? What the heck are 11 people doing here? Well, if you're one of the... Oh, we got 9 people. Oh, how rude. We've got 9 people. So there he is. R2-D2. So there's a couple more things. We've got these little flags. They're supposed to go sort of right here on the floor. But I don't know. They kind of distract away from it a little bit. Looks like one of my scrolls, or actually it looks like all of the scrolls have come unglued. They're not glued, they're stickers. And you're meant to roll these up, but they did not stay rolled up. There's one. They're kind of sitting on the floor here. There's like a little bucket there that's supposed to be a bucket full of scrolls. I don't understand how they... Like, I rolled these up tight the first time. And so it's as if they got unrolled and then rolled up again in a terrible way. See, that's coming off already. I'm gonna just put a tiny bit of glue right there. Hold that like that. Won't come apart now. Just a little. One more sitting back there. Okay, so let's see if I can put these back in there. So I will try to arrange them in a nice little way like that. And I'm just gonna couple drops of glue in the bottom of that. Down they're not gonna come out again. I glued all those little ones down in there. The bottom of that shelf. They're glued, all the little books are glued in place. Couple empty shelves still. I guess I can make the little books, put them in there. But you know what we need? A wooden ship, right? I don't know. Do you guys think we need a little wooden ship on that one shelf there? I wonder if there's enough room for it. Well, I got R2D2 done tonight anyways. Got that guy done. Let's turn the light on. No light. My batteries are dead. Oh, this light back here. Okay, so I guess the batteries died. On. So it's supposed to be like a little touch switch. Okay. No lights. Batteries are dead. As am I. I am dead to this stream. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna press the big red button, you guys. It's hot. Oh my God, it's hot. It's sweating up in here. Not gonna worry about the flags. I wanted to try to get the lid on this thing and close it up. But I had fun making the little R2D2 guy. You see him chilling out under the shelf there. Just hanging out. He's not bad. Howard says, "Good job, Jody." I say thank you very much to that, Howard. I appreciate you tuning in and watching this little live stream tonight, buddy. I'm sure there's something more important that you could have been doing. No, I'm not stealing the line. Just saying. Howard's got a lot of important things he could be doing. I'm not stealing your line. But I do appreciate you stopping by, checking it out. Thanks, Cameron. Cameron saying the same thing. Good job. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, so I don't know when I'll be doing this again. But for sure, the next time I work on this book nook, top's going on, I'm closing it up, and I'm putting it on a shelf somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm building a shelf. And then I'm doing those things. Oh, Alec made it home. Joni says, great stream tonight, Jody. Thanks. Too loud. Thanks, Joni. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for watching. Alex home. You got home just in time for me to say goodnight to you, buddy. I'm glad you watched while you're at work. That was really nice of you. You know, you could have been working when you were there, but instead you were watching us live stream, which is super cool. We all appreciate that. And I'm sorry that you're home just in time for me to quit, but I'm tired and it's really hot in here. I turned off all the fans and the air conditioning so there wouldn't be so much noise in the background when I'm doing this. So maybe if I get a less sensitive microphone or something like that. But thank you guys for watching Trek Mods. Thank you guys for checking out my crazy build videos. Put up another Miranda Hornet video today. I've been working on that little what you call it, the little guy. I don't know if anybody saw my pictures on Discord, but we got the nacelle here for the Oberth class, 1000 scale. The 1000 scale Grissom. Very, very tiny. So I've got the nacelle here for it. And we'll just close out with that. I'll show you what that looks like. Turn this on. So there we go. We got so I got my tiny little fiber optic there with some green. This will be the green side. And I know that this isn't lit in the movies, but I like it lit that way. And Alex says, are you making a sidewinder there, bud? It looks either like a missile or a rocket. This thing right here, my hand, this is the Grissom nacelle. Yes, Grissom. Grissom. And Johnny says, I'll be watching that video after this. Oh, well, thank you, Johnny. And Howard says, the lit nacelles? Yes. Yes, Howard's seen my pictures on Discord. So, yeah, there's not bad. You can almost see it at the back a little bit, but I'll fill that in so you can't. And this part isn't painted yet. That's why it's glowing so much around my little fiber optic light. Johnny says, that looks sweet. Alex says, looking good, man. Howard says, no, he's talking about the stands on the table. Is this here, right here? This? Before I started showing the Grissom. Oh, those. Those are the little flags, Alex, on the... I get what you mean now, buddy. Yeah, these are the little flags. This right here? Yeah, those are the little flags from the Book Nook. They're like little, military or whatever, the royal flags. His royal flag is here. Bring me my royal flag. There we go. So as I was saying, this surface isn't painted yet, so this is glowing and the light's leaking through. But I like that. I just painted it blue, and then I went over the surface with this one, the gunmetal black. Oh, I wish it would focus better. Low light. What are you gonna do, right? What was the thing on your table before you started showing the Grissom? Yes, it was the thing on my table before I started showing the Grissom. And now I am. Oh. Okay, sorry guys. I got hit by a photon torpedo right there. Yeah, the Book Nook stands. That's right. I see the white colored one. Look like a missile. This one? This looks like a missile. Okay, well, Alec, since you're on your way home from work and you may not have seen it, there he is. See him in there? I made that, bud. I made that tonight. Okay. That's it. Thank you, everybody, once again, for tuning in, for watching. I'm ending it now. I got to go cool down. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.